Hi guys, this is Kara on a Patriots journey. I haven't seen y'all in a while. It's been a little minute, but anyway, as I've been watching all these things going on in the world, I've felt the need, to start making videos again, mainly because there are many people who do not have an X account or a Truth social account to see the truth, depending on the fake news that's Fox included, is really so unfair to the people. Even though the Lord Himself said, "My people suffer from lack of knowledge," in Hosea 4:6, and like 99 other places in which I'll show y'all here at the end of the video. But the Bible also tells us to search a matter out. So I'm going to do my best to bring the truth to you as best I can in these videos. So we will start with our wonderful President Trump's Truth Social posts. Then we'll go over and watch a few clips from X about the anti-ICE No Kings protest, and then some other things. But some things that you see are going to make you laugh. Some things you see will make you cry. But most things will probably have you scratching your head. The most important thing is that even though we're all on this truth journey, some things just are not going to make any sense until the Lord and the Holy Spirit gives us the actual revelation. But this journey is biblical, and that's well worth the effort, right? So we'll get into it. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like, and if you enjoy what I'm doing here, please subscribe. All right. So we're going to get into this. So we'll go over to True Social, and we will watch President Trump's. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't have this already bookmarked. But I can tell you one thing he's doing, and he's definitely trolling the left, and he's been showing this video for quite some time, since like 2017. Anyway, check this out. he he is hilarious. But anyway, so I wanted to bring this to y'all's attention as well, right here. It said this was a couple of days ago, but he put whatever happened to Senator Rand Paul. He was never great, but he went really bad. I got him elected twice in the great Commonwealth of Kentucky, but he just never votes positively for the Republican Party. He's a nasty little guy. I'm going to show you what that means here in a minute. Much like the Congressman Thomas Massie, aka, I'm sorry, aka, I see Thomas Massie, aka Rand Paul Jr., also of Kentucky, which I won 3 times in massive landslide. A sick wacko who refuses to vote for our great Republican Party, MAGA, or America First. It's really weird. Okay, so we're going to come back over to that in a minute. But for now, I wanted to show y'all what President Trump means by little. When he spells little, and Liddle, for those of you that don't already know, he's talking about a group that Adam Schiff is also attached to, and it's called the Little Kids Foundation. And I think there's a couple here I can show you. But anyway, so it's called the Little Kids, and it's an organization. It's called Little Kids, KIDZ organization. And it's called Pediatric Healthcare Reimagined. And what it's about is about massaging. This is it right here. Massage for Children, the Little Kids Foundation. So you can kind of take that and you can look that up if you would like. But like these pictures here. Anyway, a lot of these people they're sick. I mean, they really are. I'll, and anyway, anytime that he puts that word behind someone's name, usually means that they're involved in it somehow. So anyway, but y'all can look into that if you want to. Um, it was just something that I wanted to show y'all because, like I said, a lot of people don't get on X, or a lot of people don't understand. But anyway, so let's go back over to Social. And okay, so here's another one about the blue slip. Right. So a blue slip means that if you're a Republican president and there happens to be just one Democrat senator in a state where you are appointing a U.S. attorney or district court judge, you will never be successful in getting a Republican confirmed. In other words, blue slips are a disaster. And I have 8 great Republican U.S. attorney candidates who will not be able to fulfill their service to the people of a state that voted overwhelmingly for me. The only one I can appoint is a Democrat, and that's not the deal. Nobody can say this is fair or even constitutional. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So see that they do that in a lot of these states, and that means that's where they're having this fight over this voter. I don't know, the voter thing where it was like from 1967 or something like that. And they're trying to redo it in the Supreme Court right now. So anyway, so let's just all pray that that every state gets to have a Republican, be able to, represent them and not just a Democrat, because that's really unfair. But they're going under that old law. Anyway, so now here's another one. Giorgia Meloni. She's she is the prime minister of Italy, and so he posted that too. But I don't want to have to go over to X to show you. I'll have to show y'all that here in a little while because let's see. I'm a scroll, y'all, so watch out. I thought they just had like that whole video without me having to go. But anyway, I guess not. So I'll show y'all that video of Giorgia Meloni saying that she's a woman and she's a mother and she's Christian and no one can take that away from her. So good for her. Good for her. Okay, now here's another one. And this is just in case someone ever tries to say it's both sides.
Don't give me this both sides bullshit. Mr. Director, I want to ask you, the man who tried to kill Republican congressman at the congressional baseball practice, nearly killing House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, left-wing or right-wing violence?
Sir, I believe it was a left-wing ideology.
Okay. Burned down cities during the Summer of Love in the George Floyd riots, left-wing violence or right-wing violence? Left-wing. The Waukesha Christmas Parade massacre, left-wing or right-wing violence? Left-wing. The Lee Zeldin stabbing attempt, left-wing or right-wing? Left-wing. The Covenant school shooting in Nashville, left-wing or right-wing? Left-wing. The Butler, Pennsylvania assassination attempt on President Trump, left-wing or right-wing? Left-wing. The Trump International West Palm Beach assassination attempt, left-wing. The Abundant Life Christian school shooting, left-wing. The United Care CEO's murder, left-wing. Tesla's burned, keyed, damaged, firebombed, left-wing, left-wing. The murders at the Israeli embassy, left-wing. The ICE facilities firebombed, left-wing. The Minnesota Catholic school shooting, left-wing. The anti-white Charlotte and North Carolina stabbing, left-wing. The attempted Utah News State firebombing, left-wing. And now, of course, the culmination of this vile trend, a left-wing assassination of Charlie Kirk. So don't give me this both sides. If we want to get to unity, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure. And these, by the way, are all of the posts that President Trump posts. These aren't just random. These are President Trump's posts. But anyway, this is him. He's trolling the. He's so funny, I swear. This is him. Anyway, let's check this out. I better turn that down. We're gonna start. We have no music for that. But anyway. That's for the No Kings protest. Oh my God. He's hilarious. I swear. Oh gosh, you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Seriously, but anyway, and then of course that JD Vance and the Homeland Security, DHS, and all of them, they were all went over to Blue Sky. Blue Sky Social. That's where everybody left X, the left. They left X and went over to Blue Sky. So the White House and President Trump didn't want them to miss out on all this great stuff, and JD Vance either. So. Oh my god. He is so funny, I swear. Look, remember when they did that for George Floyd? It's amazing. I remember that when they did that for George Floyd. And then they're like, no kings, no kings. Well, if Trump was a king, we wouldn't be in a shutdown right now for sure. But anyway, and I want to just show y'all what's going on in Memphis. So they're cleaning up Memphis, which is a great thing. So I wanted to show y'all that real quick on here. It's great.
Please for the flooring. Keep your hands up with nothing in your hands.
All good. You guys be safe. Thanks.
All right.
Lock 'em up.
There's been over 380 arrests made in Memphis, Tennessee in just a little bit over a week.
I done walked to the store. Y'all got me a bag of ice. I ain't walked to the store in about 20 years.
Boy, I tell you what, Memphis is a madhouse. The National Guard's done made 300 arrests, done taken 300 criminals off the street, and found like 9 missing children.
Ever since 12 and Trump done came to Memphis, I ain't heard no gunshots at night.
For the first time in 5 years, my kids have been able to play in the backyard and be able to do it comfortably.
When the sis in Memphis says she's grateful because the last 2 weeks it's been quiet, it's been peaceful, her kids have been able to play, and y'all have a problem with that, it's becoming real clear who the enemy is.
It just really is astonishing how many people are thanking the National Guard for coming in and cleaning up their city, Memphis. Let's take a look at this video.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, so you can see, there's people, that they keep coming out and they're lying to y'all. They're lying to all of us. They're saying, oh no, the people don't want them there. The people don't want them there. No, the people they want them there. They want safe cities. I mean, anybody, especially with kids, they want safe cities, and a lot of these agitators, they're not even from the city that they're even in. But anyway, so let's take a look at this.
Yo soy Georgia.
Here she is.
Soy una mujer. Soy una madre. Soy italiana. Soy cristiana. No me lo pueden quitar.
We should all be that passionate about it. We should all be that passionate about it. We should all be as passionate as her about how we feel and about our faith and about our who we are, and not be apologetic about it like we've been in this past 20 years. But anyway, also Donald Trump posted this yesterday, and I love it. And I hope I don't get a strike because there is some music in it. But oh gosh, it's so great. I gotta show y'all. I just have to show y'all this.
Well, perhaps there is a simple answer. Not an easy answer, but simple. If you and I have the courage to tell our elected officials that we want our national policy based on what we know in our hearts is morally right, we'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines in my face getting clearer. The past is gone, and when my life
my life some books, written pages. Live and learn from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come back to you. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh, sing for the tear. Sing with me, just not today, maybe tomorrow. The good Lord will take you away.
Yeah, Bill Clinton.
Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream the devil, dream come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dream come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, sing with us, sing for the year, sing for the laugh, sing for the tear. Sing with us, just for today, maybe tomorrow. Good Lord will take you away. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh, sing for the tear. Sing with us, just for today, maybe tomorrow. Good Lord will take you away.
As long as the American people hold in their hearts deep and devoted love of country, then there is nothing that this nation cannot achieve. The best is yet to come.
Isn't that great? That's so great. I love him so much. He's so amazing. But anyway, so let's see if he's got anything. Oh, I'm scrolling, y'all. Okay, so much for that. Okay, so anyway, so that was a Truth Social post just from Donald Trump, and I try to go to those every day and look and see because that's where I get my news from. But anyway, okay, so let's go over and I wanted to show y'all some stuff about the No Kings anti-ICE protest. I've been watching the No Kings anti-ICE protest for I don't know for about 3 weeks now. Just about every night in Portland and in Chicago, and it's bad, and I don't know. It's these people. I don't know. These people. I think there's a bunch of paid agitators, but I also believe that there's a bunch of just useful idiots standing out there. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's ridiculous. But anyway, and I hope I don't get a strike for this either. But I wanted to show y'all this because I don't know if y'all have ever heard of her. And her name's Caitlin. Yeah, her name's Caitlin Curtis. And at the end, I'll show y'all where y'all can follow me if y'all want to follow me on X or Truth Social. But anyway, her name's Caitlin Curtis, and this song it just touched me deeply. But anyway, here it goes.
We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. I know the truth is hard.
Now, see that song is a lot of the reason why I'm starting to do videos again. Because it's just I don't even know, like it's crazy. But anyway, and so Melissa Redpill, she's a great follower. I mean, she makes videos too. She's great. I've been following her for years, and I love her so much. And so what this is she's showing is that she says, God bless them. Thousands of Orthodox Jews take to the streets of New York City to protest against the state of Israel. Judaism is not Zionism. And I don't know if y'all heard President Trump the other day talk about the threat of Zionism. And so, like I said, this is a journey that we're on. And I just, I don't know how to feel about all of it, or any of it really, but I'm trying to stay a little bit. But I can tell you that, God's going to sort it out. But we have to try to get to the truth. You know what I mean? Like, so this is the New York City Jews, right? And so you won't see very many of these over in Israel, Over in Israel, they're more Zionists, So anyway, so check this out. Okay, so and it's also, we should probably need to know that it tells us in the Bible, like in Revelation, that there are people that say that they are Jews, but they are not. They are the synagogue of Satan, right? So we're figuring out, I guess, who those people are or aren't, and anyway, so, Oh, and this is very important as well because of this no kings protest, and this here needs to set the record straight on what Trump is trying. Trump's, I believe, a messenger, and we're going to find that out too on this journey. But he's a messenger, for God, and of course, he's been anointed by God. We know that, so he could clean up this mess. So it says in Revelation, it says if God hadn't done something, that there would be no one alive. You know what I mean? So, anyways, check this out.
Jesus wants to be Lord of your life. Prayer changes hearts and transforms lives. It uplifts the soul, inspires action, and unites us all as one nation under God. Our country was founded on prayer. Our communities are sustained by prayer. And our nation will be renewed by hard work, a lot of intelligence, and prayer.
Amen.
Jesus wants to be Lord of your life.
Isn't that something? We have never had a president say Jesus wants to be the Lord of your life, but he does. Anyway. Okay, so I should probably go and show you Bolton first. Okay, I'm going to scroll real quick because I need to show y'all Bolton first. But anyway, let's see. Hold on. Hold that thought. Every time, this always happens. Let's see, do I even have it about Bolton? I don't know. Shoot. I thought, am I in my bookmarks? Yeah, I'm in my bookmarks. Okay. Anyway, so Bolton comes out and he says, that they should, they should, lock Assange up. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to look that up because John Bolton, when all that with Assange and Snowden and all that came out, he was like, yeah, we need to find them and we need to lock them up and they need to, here it is. Here it is right here. Okay, so we're going to check this out. So, because this is from WikiLeaks, and I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people woke up during the WikiLeaks when Julian Assange was brave enough to drop all that truth, all of it. And it was all truth, every bit of it. It wasn't even embellishment. It was all the truth. And when Julian Assange dropped it on all of them, then Bolton comes out with this. He says all this. Check it out. These people.
gets to the United States, he'll get due process here. And I hope he gets at least 176 years in jail for what he did. I'm not bothered by the death penalty in this country, and I think crimes like espionage that harm the security and the safety of innocent American civilians deserves the strictest punishment. View is that Snowden committed treason. He ought to be convicted of that, and then he ought to swing from a tall oak tree. Well, he should be prosecuted, and if he's found guilty, he should be punished to the fullest extent possible.
And what is that?
Death.
You think he should be killed?
Yes.
Yeah, they
gets to the
never
United
thought
States.
they never thought they was going to get caught. They never thought that they were going to get caught, and they did, and they got caught. And you know they like to project. I'm scrolling, guys. I'm sorry. I could have put this together better. I will. I'll put this together better next time. I promise. But anyway, so okay. So here's another one. If you remember this guy, Pompeo, he threatened Julian Assange. He threatened to kill him. And so anyway, let's check this out.
WikiLeaks walks like a hostile intelligence service and talks like a hostile intelligence service. It has encouraged its followers to find jobs at the CIA in order to obtain intelligence. It directed Chelsea Manning in her theft of specific secret information. It overwhelmingly focuses on the United States while seeking support from anti-democratic countries and organizations. It's time to call out WikiLeaks for what it really is: a non-state hostile intelligence service often abetted by state actors like Russia. Julian Assange and his kind are not the slightest bit interested in improving civil liberties or enhancing personal freedom. They have pretended America's First Amendment freedoms shield them from justice. They may have believed that, but they are wrong. Assange is a narcissist who has created nothing of value. He relies on the dirty work of others to make himself famous. He's a fraud, a coward hiding behind a screen. And in Kansas, we know something about wizards hiding behind screens. WikiLeaks walks like a hostile.
Okay, so anyway, so here's the president's point. You know, he points out. Anyway, and then there's this. He's got the famous boot on that Hillary had and Joe, and they all had it. But anyway, this just doesn't look right. Take that what you will. That don't look right, but take from that what you will. You know, I don't know. But anyway, okay. So this here was at a this was a day before it was the 18th. Look at this. These people are nuts. What is it's a no change protest? What is that? I mean, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know how to feel about it. I'm like, geez. But anyway, also, this was yesterday. So the U.S. Secret Service has uncovered a suspicious hunting stand with direct line of sight to where President Trump exits Air Force One at Palm Beach International Airport. So it was reportedly set up months ago, but it says they will never stop going after him. Trump is in Florida now. Just prior to the president's return to the West Palm Beach, the United States Secret Service discovered what appeared to be an elevated hunting stand within sight line of an Air Force One landing zone. The FBI director, Cash Patel, told Fox no individuals were located at the scene. The FBI has since taken the investigatory lead, flying in resources to collect all evidence from the scene and deploying our cell phone analytics capabilities. Protect 47. So here it is. It's right there. It's just like regular old hunting stand. And it's right there in the line of sight of him coming down. But anyway, yeah, it's so bad. But anyway, so if you're not following at Pappy Trumpo, if you're on X, Pappy Trump, there's a video of a girl asking Trump at a rally, "Hey, are you Pappy Trumpo?" And he said, "Yep, I guess I am." So this is his parody account.
Like crazy bone, trying to make your money, trying to have no baby.
Hold on. Let me charge down. So he I like his trolling. He's so Gemini. But anyway, he said, rolling up to the White House be like, like this. That's funny. He is hilarious, I swear. He makes my day. I laugh at him every day. He's so funny. Anyway, okay, so this is a little bit. This could give us a little hope, right?
1986, and it's
So
personal. I know
this
where your guys'
man,
agenda is. Why you
first
hate
of
some-
all, this was in Portland at the No Kings. At the No, I'm sorry about the language or whatever, but this was at a No Kings rally in Portland, and he's sitting in the back of his truck, and he's hating, you know, on everybody, and he's atheist, you know. So anyway, listen to his story. I just thought it was so great, and I thought to myself, you know what? There are so many people out there like this that feel this way, and they're not above, you know, coming back to the Lord. I mean, you know, with a few kind words and understanding from us, God's people, you know, we can prayerfully, like Charlie Kirk said, make heaven, you know, crowded. So, but anyway, check this out.
So much. I haven't liked him since 1986, and it's personal. I know where your guys' agenda is, and you can just keep moving, okay? Because I've had these discussions with you guys before. You say you're independent journalist or whatever the fuck, and then you nitpick what I say.
Sorry about the language.
So please move on.
Have I not been fair to you? Okay.
No, you have.
We'll
you
move
have,
on. I'll
you have.
respect that.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
They're with me. They're with me.
It's okay.
They're
what?
just my camera guys. They're
Okay,
they're
all
with
right.
me.
No,
It's
that's
just
fine.
me and
That's
you,
fine.
brother. It's just
All
me and you.
right.
That's a
But we're
film.
done.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. All right, man. Hey, take care of yourself. Okay.
And I want to tell you one thing, okay? Charlie Kirk, I didn't agree with that. Not all of the left, you know, were willing to, are out there making fun of that horrible situation. I didn't like the guy. I didn't like what he, a lot of stuff that he stood for, but to take that kind of action and take him away from his wife and his kids, that's fucked up.
I know that you're an atheist, but I mean, I would love it if you came to church with me sometime. Just chill.
You know, I was raised a Christian.
Yeah.
My parents were Christian. My grandmother, who I was very close to, she came down with cancer. We moved her into my house, or into our house, and for 9 months during the age of, I was 15 at the time, my brother was 13, and we prayed, and we prayed, and we prayed. Please save our Nana. So we prayed and we prayed and we prayed, you know. Yeah. And she just got worse. And then it would be the nights where my parents were, you know, with her in the bathroom at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Yeah. And she's throwing up because of the chemo. It broke me. It broke my brother.
I bet. Dude.
And then when I started questioning, you know, when I started questioning my prayers and I started questioning the church, I got shunned. Family pushed me away. Just because I was asking questions.
What's your name?
My name's Spider Mike.
Spider Mike.
Spider Mike.
Can I just tell you something?
Yeah.
You being shunned for asking those questions is not what Jesus would have done.
Oh, I know. I know.
And I'm sorry that happened to you. That's nonsense. Honestly, if I were in your position, bro, I'd probably be an atheist too. To be honest, dude, I'm being honest.
It was tough being shunned by the church, which I was very close to. And still, I just wanted some answers.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of bad people, bad Christians ruin it for me too. There was a time I questioned my faith. Please don't let it be something that takes you away from actually at least believing in God, because it's between you and God. It's not between those people that ruined it for you, right? And so I really encourage you, man. I mean, you seem like a really good dude. It just sucks that bad Christians ruined it for you, because that's not how it's supposed to. That's not what Jesus would have done. Right. Jesus would have been like, come here. He would have hugged you, and he would have comforted you, and he would have said, hey, these are the answers to your questions. They wouldn't have shunned you. He wouldn't have shunned you out of the church, man. So, anyways, get down my number. I want to talk without cameras.
I'm sorry. What was
David.
Your name? I'm sorry.
David.
Yeah. I got bad hearing. Right.
Okay, cool.
Construction. Construction hearing.
That's cool. So, yeah, you know, so he takes down his number, you know, and so it's just so great, you know, and it's we can reach people. We can still, you know, reach people. But anyway, here's another thing too about the children, because I just have to say that the whole reason why I started making videos back in like 2020 or 2019 was because of the children, you know what I mean? Like what was going on with the children. And anyway, because it gets pretty dark down those rabbit holes. And anyway, but they're being saved. So wanted y'all to see this real quick.
5,400 children, y'all. 5,400 children. That's how many children were rescued from the darkest corners of our country. That's incredible. That is amazing. But it also reminds us of how much more work is still left to do. And there were reports just today that 45 to 50 children were just found in Memphis, Tennessee. My heart just breaks and rejoices all at the same time. And let me say this, I am praying for the ones that are still out there that haven't been found.
Amen.
That God keeps his hand of protection around them until they are. And I'm praying for the 5,400 that have been rescued. And even though they're safe now, they still got a lot of healing ahead. Mentally, emotionally, they've seen the darkness in this world that most of us couldn't even imagine. But I'm believing in their comeback stories. And if any of these kids could ever hear or see this video, I would want them to know you are loved, you are wanted, and you will be cared for. God's always got your back. And look, I know you've seen the darkness in this world, but there is a reason you were found. There is a reason you are still here. And I sincerely pray and I hope that you take that pain, that story, that survival, and I hope you turn it into something oh so powerful, because you are powerful. And know this, we are not stopping. We're going to keep praying.
Yep.
We're going to keep searching.
Yep.
And we're going to keep bringing these kids home, because that's what they deserve.
That's right. That is so right. I thought that was so cute. That's why I had to show y'all that. But yeah, and all those kids. Can you? I mean, what was it? 365,000 kids. Yeah, that they can't find anyway. But they're finding in every city that they're going. They're going and they're finding these. They're finding these lost kids, and it's just a prayers answered, because for years we prayed and prayed and prayed. But you know, God's appointed a time and a place for everything, and He's appointed a time and a place, and that time and place is now, and that's the most important thing, is saving these kids. Okay, so this is from the White House. They put this video on Blue Sky for the leftists to see, just in case they missed it, because President Trump is still their president. But anyway, all right, so let's check this out.
My fellow Americans, our movement is far from over. In fact, our fight has only just begun. We are one movement, one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. So with American pride swelling in our hearts and American courage stirring in our souls, I say these words to you tonight. We will make America great again. Spirit in the sky. Spirit in the sky. My fellow Americans.
They're so great. And then he posts every Sunday, he posts this every single Sunday. Okay. He always puts God is good, Christ is king. He always does it. And I appreciate him for that. I do. I appreciate him for that, because it's his parody account. But a lot of what he would like to say and can't say on his own yet, but he will be able to. Anyway, okay, so All right. So here's another one. That was October 12th. So we're just going to keep going with that one. Oh, yeah. So I thought this was interesting. I saw this was like back in on October the 12th, but Wall Street Apes, I mean, you can follow him. He's great. But it says it's happening. American at Walmart shows both fruit by the foot and fruit roll-ups have now hit the shelves 100% free of artificial dyes. It's just vegetable juice and fruit juice is now used instead of the food coloring. So RFK Jr. and Donald Trump are delivering on the Maha. All right, so let's check this out. I think this is so exciting. I've got, like 28 grandkids, so.
You are not going to believe what I found at Walmart. Fruit roll-ups with no artificial dye. Vegetable juice, spirulina, fruit juice as the color. And they've got the fruit by the foot. But check this out. It's the same price. They're not charging more for no artificial colors. So I guess you better run to Walmart. You are not going to believe what I found at Walmart.
Anyway, I thought y'all would like to see that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get back. Wait. So, Julie Donuts, she's at Julie Snark 1731. Anyway, I follow her too. She's got this here. President Donald J. Trump delivers a speech in Utica, New York, August 13. This was in 2018. And this was in 2018.
Issued executive orders keeping open Guantanamo Bay. They wanted to close it. I want to keep it open and use it for
And use it for her.
Issued executive orders keeping open Guantanamo Bay. They wanted to close it. I want to keep it open and use it for her. Issued executive orders keeping open Guantanamo Bay. They wanted to close it. I want to keep it open and use it for her.
Use it for her. I guess that's Hillary Clinton. But anyway, so yeah, so here's another one. It finally happened. This was October the 11th. I know I'm getting a little late here, but check it out. So a large group of Muslims were holding a very public prayer in Dallas, Texas. And I'm from Texas. I'm from Southeast Texas down here. A large group of Muslims were holding a very public prayer in Dallas, Texas, and a Christian man boldly went to hold his own prayer to protest against the Islamic takeover of America and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from Islam.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from Islam. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Yeah, it's going to take us put a nip of that in the bud. Man, oh man. And yeah, so General Flynn, the where we go one, we go all. He so he X'd that out. But and he's totally been against the 17th letter of the alphabet. But I mean, I follow the 17th letter of the alphabet. But anyway, they've not ever been wrong, not one time. But anyway, did y'all check this out? So it's called the Arch of Trump. Okay, that's what it's called, and it's been called that for thousands and thousands of years. But anyway, so a proposal for the triumphant arc in D.C. for America 250 in the traffic circle in front of the Arlington National Cemetery. America will have a triumphal arch because we will defeat the New World Order satanic criminal cabal. Okay, so it's not the arch of Donald Trump. Okay, a lot of people are like, sorry, no. What it means is the triumphal arch, the triumph. That means that we won. We won. Anyway, so here it is. How it's going to look anyway. And then here's another one. I never knew, but look how pretty that is. Look at these. I mean, these angels. It's just I think that's Michael. And I don't know about those, but anyway, this guy here, Nicholas Lee Charbonneau, Charbonneau. He's the one that actually made it. He's the one that actually made it. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. So that's going to be for the America 250. Now, as I told y'all, I have been watching these protests for many, many, many weeks. But anyway, but I thought this was funny because, you know, kind of take the seriousness out of it. But anyway, y'all watch this bunny, right? This was actually the night that they had the laser tag. They were supposed to be shining the lasers at the helicopters in Portland. Well, anyway, so another thing I want to tell y'all, this is why that they wear these costumes and stuff like that, because they can carry these lights, they can carry knives or whatever gas, bear gas and stuff like that. They can carry that inside their costume and you can't see it. You can't see what they've got. This is for Antifa. But anyway, so check this out.
Oh yeah, raise the target! Raise the target, you nasty motherfucker!
Oh, I'm sorry about the language. This guy right here. He's got one inside his. He can't shut it off, so it's always like shining.
Look at him go!
Oh my God. Oh, I laughed. Well, anyway, it was so funny. It was so funny. It was hilarious. But anyway, I had to share that with y'all. Okay. So one more thing before we go, I wanted to show y'all this and then we will get out of here. It's already been 47 minutes. But anyway, so earlier I was telling y'all where it had said, where the Bible had said that lack of knowledge, not lack of knowledge. So these are all of the scriptures that say my people suffer from lack of knowledge. There are like, I mean, 100 of them, 117 of them. But anyway. So, but the main one, Hosea 4:6, is my people are destroyed from lack of knowledge because you have rejected knowledge. I reject you from being a priest to me. And since you have forgotten the law of your God, I will also forget your children. And so anyway, so let us just keep praying. We're just going to keep praying through it, group, until we get, where we need to be. But anyway, but God bless you all. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'll get better at it as time goes on. Like I said, this has been my first one back for a long time. And I'll be going live quite a bit too. I just wanted to, record this one and make sure that I kind of, still understood what I was doing. There's a lot of work that goes into these. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe if you found it worthy enough to. And I sure do appreciate y'all. And until next time, God bless you.